Hello everyone, welcome to a new tutorial, and this time we're not gonna do the same as always, because for new people I always publish Roblox, but this time I'm gonna show you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So it's really simple. First of all, we'll solve the white cross. After, we'll solve these corner pieces, the bottom corner pieces, not the top ones, the bottom ones. After, we'll solve these edges, the bottom ones, again only the bottom ones, not the top ones. After, we'll solve the yellow cross, and after we'll orientate the corners, and after we'll put them in their place for solving the whole Rubik's Cube. So you need to know 4 algorithms. First of all, the two main ones are one which I'll call right algorithm and another one left algorithm. Right algorithm goes like this: up, left, down, right. And if you don't wanna practice before solving the Rubik's Cube, you can do this 6 times and it will solve again. And the left algorithm, it's the same but with the other side. So it will be up, right, down, left. And again, if you do it 6 times, it would solve. The third algorithm, which we'll call soon, is this one. It's up, left, down, left, up, right, right, down. And the fourth algorithm, we'll call the extra algorithm. So it'll be up, up, right, up, left, down, right, down. So those are the 4 algorithms you need to know, and all the steps that this method has. So this is the basic method, just in case you're curious, and this will be the easiest way that you'll find on the internet for solving the Rubik's Cube. So if you rage quit and you wanna try to search for another tutorial, you'll only find ones like this or ones that are harder. Okay, so the first step is solving the white cross. Which for doing that, we'll need to concentrate on the yellow center. So we're gonna do a white cross with the yellow center. So you need to solve it as if you were gonna solve one face of the Rubik's Cube. If you don't know how to solve a face of the Rubik's Cube, you should try to learn that before you try to learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So yes, you go and if you're gonna do a face, and as you can see, now we've got it solved. So once we've got this cross with the yellow center solved, we look at these white pieces, and as you can see, green, and this one has green, and we need to align it with the center. In this case, it's already aligned, and once it's aligned, we need to do 2 of these moves for putting it at the bottom. Now the next one is this one. It's disaligned because it's orange red, so the next is disaligned, next is aligned, so we do this twice. Now we search for the next one, it will be this one. So we look at it, it's red with green, so you need to put it red with red. So now we do this twice again, and it's at the bottom. Now the next one is this one, so we go for it, it's already aligned, so we do like this. And the cross is already solved. Okay, so now we've got the cross solved, so the next step is to solve these corners, these ones, not the top ones, the bottom ones. So first of all, we'll need to look at the top for a piece with white, for example this one. So you can get 3 cases. The first one is if the corner piece is at the left. The second one is if the white piece is at the top. So this one is at the left, this one is at the top. And the third case is if this is at the left. at the right. So first of all, let's start with the one that is at the left. So first of all, with whatever corner piece you get, you need to align it with its centers. For knowing how to align it with its centers, you need to look at these colors. It has orange and green. So put them between orange and green centers. As you can see, here's orange and green, and this is orange and green. So now, like in this case, we've got it at the left. We put this piece facing to the left and we do the lefty algorithm. Okay, now the next case is if you get it at the right. So if you get it at the right, again you align it with its centers. So this is green, red, and like it's at the right, we put the piece facing the right. We do the righty algorithm. Now the third case, it's when it's at the top. So if it's at the top, again we align them. But as you can see, this can be confusing at the start. But the centers are crossed, so what I mean, red is at the left, but the red center is at the right. And the same with blue. But don't worry, if I'm just saying, just in case you see it like that, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with the cube, it's like that. So if it's at the top, we put it facing the right. And we do the right algorithm 3 times. As you can see, it's solved. Now, if for example, you've got a corner in its place but turn around and you want to put it inside, so you need to change it for another corner which doesn't have white. For example, this one hasn't got white in anywhere, so you'll change it for that one. You can do whatever algorithm you want. In this case, I would do the right algorithm because it's easier for me. But if you find it easier to do lefty, you could do it from the left and do the lefty, but whatever you prefer. But you need to change it for another piece for having it out. After looking at the case, this case is at the right and it's already in between the centers. So now you would put it back in, and as you can see, the corners are solved. Okay, so now the next step, once we solve the corner pieces, is to solve these edge pieces of here. At the moment, all edge pieces except these top edge pieces. We'll go for them later. So, first of all, you need to look for an edge piece which doesn't have any yellow. So for example, this one, it's orange and green. And so we need to center it with its center. So now, how do we center it with its center? So we need to look at the colors. We see at the top it's got green and at the bottom orange. We'll always look at the bottom. Like the bottom is orange, we put it with the orange center here. Not with the green one, because green is at the top, not at the bottom. It's to be with the orange center. So now we look if it needs to go to the left or to the right. If it needs to go to the left, so this piece needs to go to the left because here's the green center, we'll turn it to the right. We'll do a lefty algorithm. Now we'll need to insert this piece. So now, like, this piece needs to go in between green and orange. Put in between green and orange. It's really in between green and orange. And like it's at the right, the white sticker, we put it facing the right and we write the algorithm like if we were gonna put a corner inside. And as you can see, it's already solved. Now the next case you can get is when this edge piece needs to go to the right. So as you can see, it's blue and orange. We put orange with its center and blue needs to go to the right. So now, like, it needs to go to the right, we exact thing reverse. So what I mean, it's not like exactly reverse, but kind of. So instead of turning it to the right, like it needs to go to the right, we'll turn it to the left, to the opposite side. Now we'll do our righty algorithm and we'll insert this edge piece we just took out. So we put it like it's blue and orange, we put it in between the blue and orange center, and like the stickers at the left, we place it at the left. We do a lefty algorithm. And now you need to do that with all the pieces. If you've got a case where the edge piece is swapped around, or there's an edge piece here which needs to go here, and an edge piece here which wants to go here. So in other words, if the edge piece you need to put in a place is already inside a place, then you just need to change it for another one, for another edge piece. It would be better if you do it for a yellow one, because like that it would be faster to solve the cube, but you could do it however it looks easier. So you would get this one because it's got yellow, and we'll put it to the left, or you can put it to the right depending if you prefer the lefty algorithm or the righty one. Like I prefer the righty one, I'll put it to the right, and I'll do the algorithm for inserting that. Now as you can see, I've got this out, and now I would insert it again as normal. Now the next step is to solve the yellow cross. So for solving the yellow cross, you can get three cases. Four cases. So the first case is you get a dot. So if you get the dot, well, whatever case you get, it can be a dot, a line, or an L. So in case of the dots, you would turn this clockwise and do the righty algorithm and turn it anti-clockwise again. So you can see we get the L case. Now if you get the L case, you can position it like this. It only can be positioned like this, with L at the bottom, like this. Now we'll do the same. We'll turn this clockwise, do the righty algorithm, turn it anti-clockwise. Now we get the line. If you get the line, you need to put the line like this. Turn this clockwise, do the algorithm, do it anti-clockwise, so you can see the cross is solved. So those are all four cases you can get. So the first one was the dot, the second one was the L, the third one was the line, and the fourth one is the cross, where it's already solved. Okay, so now we're gonna put the cross on its correct position. So first of all, you need to search for any piece which can go to, so for example, this one is aligned, but none other of them is aligned. So let's search for the next one. It's aligned and this other one is aligned. You should do that all the time, and if you can see, if you try to align all of them and all of the edge pieces, and none of the other ones are aligned, then you need to do the next case that I will show you later. So the first case is this one, when two of them are aligned together. If they're aligned together, we put one at the right and one at the back, so like this. And once it's like this, we would do the soon. So it was up, left, down, left, up, right, right, down. And as you can see, it's already all edge pieces are aligned. So the second and last case you can get is when only two edges are solved and two of them aren't solved but in opposite sides. And the other case you can get is when you can only align one of them. So whatever of both of those cases you get, you do the soon in whatever angle. And then after you see if you get the first case where they're both of them together. So you might need to do it twice for getting that. As you can see, I didn't get it right now. No, I didn't get it at all. So I would need to repeat it again from any angle. And at the end you would get one of the cases. As you can see, I already got it. Two edges are solved. So I would do like the first case, right and back, and do the same, the soon. Now this next step is to solve these corners. So first of all, we'll put them in the correct place, and after we'll like turn them, but not like literally turning them like this. I'm doing an algorithm for turning them so that the cube is finally solved. So first of all, you need to search for a corner which its colors, so in this case orange and blue, are in between orange and blue. This one are in between green and orange, so it is incorrect. This is blue and red, and it is in between blue and red, so it's not okay. This one is in between orange and green, so in between orange and green. But this one, as you can see, it's okay. So if you get all of the corners solved, you can skip this step. But if you don't, you will have none corners solved, or one. If you have one, this one corner that is solved, so as you can see it's green and red, then this corner you need to put it at the left and do the extra algorithm that was up, left, up, right, down, right, down. And after we align the cross, and as you can see, all of them are solved. For this case, you might need to do it twice. It's really unusual for needing to do it twice, but you might need to do it twice, so don't worry if you don't get it. The second case you can get is when none of the corners are aligned, as you can see here. So if none of them are aligned, you need to do the extra algorithm from whatever angle and see if there's anyone aligned. In this case, there's one aligned, so I would do first step. But if there's none aligned, you should repeat it. You should do it again. So it might take once, twice, one time, two times, or three times to do it, but at the end you will get one corner or all corners solved. So if you get one corner, you need to do the first step again, putting it on the left and doing the algorithm, or you'll already have it solved. So now the last step is to solve these corners. If you want to go really fast, you could actually turn them, but that's cheating. If you go to a competition, they'll eliminate you for turning the corner pieces. But so now I'll show you a proper way of doing it. So you need to turn the cube around. You need to search for a corner piece that is unsolved. For example, this one, because the yellow isn't at the top. So now you need to do the righty algorithm until you have it solved. As you can see, it's already solved. So now I would turn this to the right, not like this to the right, and solve this one because it's unsolved. So now as you can see, it's solved. So now I would turn it to the right and I would solve this one. It's already solved, so I would turn it to the right, would solve this one. And now, as you can see, your cube is already solved. And at the last case, I didn't get this case, but I'm gonna get this case just in case you get it. So it's when some corner piece is already solved. So for example, you would start, for example here, you would do the algorithm. After you do like this, you would see it's solved. So you would do it again. You see it's solved. So you do it again. And like that. And that's how you solve a Rubik's Cube.